Hi, everyone. Murray Stewart, your presenter and host, and this is episode 1023 of Blind Magic in Alice Springs. Wow. Do we owe a debt of gratitude to our senior citizens? Yes, we do. We absolutely do. Hence why I'm quite angry today about the news that elder abuse is on the rise. Yes, as reported today, elder abuse is on the rise. You know something? It's our older citizens that have built our cities and built our towns. Not only have they structurally built the infrastructure that we so rely upon, but also, buildings of all kind. But they've also built the social and community fabric of many of our towns through not only their toil at work, but also as volunteers. And they continue to do so. They continue to contribute. And now that they have built our communities, our towns, our cities, they have banked wisdom that we can all rely upon. So when I hear the news that elder abuse is on the rise, it concerns me greatly. Abuse such as children attempting to coerce their mum or their dad, or in some cases both, to sell their homes and to offer them advance payments before their passing. Terrible behaviour. And also children and so-called loved ones who encroach upon the lifestyle and the choices that older people are absolutely entitled to make. There's one thing that is okay, and that is caring for someone enough to offer good advice as a son or daughter. But it's another matter altogether to interfere in an older person's life choices. That's not good. That's not good at all. Also, verbal abuse is on the rise. Direct verbal insults and abuse. Not on. No way. Not in any shape or form. No. So this is very, very concerning. So what can we do about it? My suggestion is that if you know that a member of your family is applying undue pressure on an older person, either financially or in some other way, call it out. Don't be afraid to tell that person that this sort of behaviour is absolutely not on, and that they should respect the older people in their life. When it comes to passing on property and money to our children, it naturally will occur. It does by virtue of the fact that we all pass eventually. So just be patient. Just be absolutely patient and care and love and look after your older folk until it is their time. And then, once again, the older people in your life will give you love and care by handing on the fruits of their labours. It's just disgraceful that anyone should call on this before all of those life consequences take place. Absolutely. When I say consequences, life events, I guess. Life events take place. Ensure that the older person in your life lives their life to the fullest, with your love and care, right up and until the very end. Because look how much love and care they have given you. Taking you to sporting events, clothing you, educating you. providing a home for you, taking you to hospital when you needed it, perhaps. Like sometimes I get very frustrated with this because when is it an older person's turn to be loved and looked after? And so even worse still, when instead of that, they are subject to this sort of abuse, coercion, verbal barrages, etc., it really pains me. It does. I still, today, even though I am not a spring chicken anymore, I still rely on the experience and wisdom of some of the folk in my life who are a little older and therefore who have banked just a little more experience than I have. I cherish our older folk, and so should we all. They truly are the fabric of our society, and they have built the lifestyles which we now have. I can remember when that Swedish young lady, what was her name? She's an environmentalist. Sorry, but I remember she delivered an absolute insult to all of the older people of the world with her statement of "How dare you? How dare you?" I'm sorry, her name escapes me, but that appalled many, many people throughout the world. It did, and so it should have, because that is the absolute definition of elder abuse. When you are so disrespectful that you will not recognise the deeds of those who have come before you. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that young lady, whose name I can't remember, probably forgettable, but that young lady showed immense disrespect to not only her parents and her grandparents, but also mine as well. Yes, she did, because she was directing her vitriol toward all of the older folk of the world. I mean, I say back to her, how dare you? How dare you? Yeah, how dare you be so disrespectful? I really believe not only should we cherish older people when they are alive, but we should also cherish their memory once they have passed in whatever fashion we see fit and what is deemed as appropriate by their families, and maybe it'll be a member of your own family. Yeah, so have a talk about how those who have passed can be remembered by your family, maybe at Christmas time, maybe on their birthdays, maybe the anniversary of their passing can be marked in some way to ensure that their memory, their deeds, their love can be remembered forevermore. Yep, forevermore. Yeah, okay, folks, that's my say. I was, just very disappointed when I heard, well, more than disappointed, quite angry when I heard about that this morning. And just to cap things off, Joe Biden talking about an elderly citizen. Well played. Well played, Joe. Yeah, well played, Mr. President. 50 years in public life, and no matter what your politics, to survive 50 years in that hard-knuckled political environment that is the United States of America, and to rise to become the president of that country is nothing short of amazing. So I say, well played and good on you, and I'm actually relieved for you that it's all come to an end. Yeah, get out there and be with your family. Go fishing, play golf, do whatever you need to do to see out there the rest of your life relaxed, tranquil, and deservedly recognised. Yeah, absolutely. Do whatever you need to do to reward yourself for the great job you have done for your country and indeed for the world. Okay, folks, that has been and always will be episode 1023, a Blind Magic Communications production.